I think the primary reason that I enjoy doing the work here at MCCOY is because we have an opportunity to make life better for young people in our community. I believe that that's one of our most critical responsibilities as adults, is to help our young people be prepared for life and to be prepared to make this world in which we all live a better place.
I think one of the biggest benefits from MCCOY is that we're not kind of locked into a specific topic or something like that. So we have this big goal of helping youth be their best selves, basically, right? And we support the organizations, we support the staff in those organizations, and the general community in making that happen. But we're also at the same time able to flex with community need or social issues or things like that. And therefore we can have an impact pretty quickly. And it's a very broad, big, high level impact.
The thing that makes MCCOY really special is the fact that since we aren't a direct service provider, and instead since we work with them, then we're able to have the capacity to fill a lot of gaps. I like to think of us as a connector. We are able to kind of connect other service providers with each other in order to provide the best services for our community. And I think that makes us really special.
So I think a lot of times the current rhetoric or the narrative that we hear is just about how bad everything is sometimes. And I think that working here at MCCOY, I see a really bright future for children, for families, for our communities. There are a lot of really brilliant minds. There's a lot of energy and inspiration in Indianapolis. And I think that when we bring the right people together under the right circumstances, big things can happen. And so what I hope to see in the future is just more support for families, for children, for youth. I hope that we emphasize the importance of education and supporting our schools and our teachers because they do a really, really important job in our communities, and that we just recognize that when we lift families up, we lift the entire community up.
There needs to be someone whose focus is the well-being of young people in our community. We can get easily pulled into focusing on problems and focusing on difficulties, and while those exist, we happen to believe that the best way to avoid problems and difficulties is help young people grow up well, because young people will, if provided with the right guidance and the right supports, 99.9% of the time they're going to make the right decisions and they're going to go the right directions. And so MCCOY's role in making sure those things exist for every young person in our community, no matter what their background, what their socioeconomic background, their race, their religion, their ethnic or cultural background, doesn't make any difference to us. We want to make sure those are available for every young person in this community.